It's August. School is right around the corner for a lot of people. You might be asking yourself, is film school worth it? And honestly, probably not. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not talking about a prestigious school like AFI. I'm talking about the film program at your local university, because that's what I did. I went to Utah Valley University. I grew up in Orem, Utah, where Utah Valley University is located. When the time came, of course I wanted to go to a school like AFI or something like UCLA, anything that was based out of California, but that would have been very far out of my budget, and my ACT scores weren't high enough to be able to even get into a school like the University of Utah, which is located in Salt Lake City. So I ended up going to Utah Valley University, and I did 5 years there. My first year of school was kind of a mess. I knew I wanted to do film, but I followed some bad advice and did another program before realizing I was going to be super unhappy, and then switched over to the film program. And I just want to share what my experience was like there. So at UVU, I had access to a lot of industry level gear. We had access to a few different RED cameras and some other cameras that we didn't really use all that much, because if you can shoot on RED, why not shoot on RED, you know? We had some decent teachers, some who worked in the industry for a while, whether it was locally here in Utah or if it was over in LA. But here's my problem with school, is that I do feel a lot of the teaching style at UVU had been kind of limiting to our creativity while we were there. I felt that a lot of teachers may have been bitter about not having made it in the industry, and so I feel they kind of scared us away from pursuing an actual career in cinema. And you know, for better or for worse, I kind of understand where they're coming from, because it is a tough industry, and I'm still trying to figure out how I can fit into everything. And I don't necessarily blame them for their attitudes, but at certain times it felt like they were not only bitter towards themselves, but towards the students as well. And so overall, my experience was not the best. Having access to the gear was great. Having access to a community around me was great. Like-minded individuals who will work on each other's projects. That was probably the best thing about school, was making connections, was meeting your local filmmakers, some of which have left to Los Angeles or other places, and some of which are still in Utah, and I still remain good friends with. I don't think I would have met some of these people outside of film school, or maybe I might have. I can't really say, you know? And so I think a lot of it comes down to, what are you looking for? If you're going to go to your local university, what are you trying to get out of film school? Are you trying to connect with other filmmakers in your area? Are you trying to access gear for free that you might have to pay a lot otherwise? For example, we have rental houses here in Utah, but while I was at school, why would I rent from a rental house if I could just borrow for free from the school? And so it really comes down to a lot of that. What are you trying to get out of school? Are you trying to get hands-on experience? Are you trying to learn more film theory? Are you trying to just connect? If you can answer those three questions, I think you can kind of figure out if film school is for you. You know, school isn't for everybody, whether it's because you don't fit in with a classroom type setting, or whether it's something that's outside of your budget. There are other resources you can use to connect with local filmmakers. For example, in Utah, there is the Utah Filmmakers Group, where a lot of people will post about jobs and projects and things that they want to collaborate with other people on. The most important thing, though, is that you do have a drive to like learn more about filmmaking. And I think that whether or not you attend school, or you know, just the YouTube university, I think having drive, having that passion to continue on, is what's going to matter most, and things will align where they need to in regards to this. And so, is film school worth it? Yes. Is it also kind of a waste of money? Yeah. I definitely feel I have learned more outside of school, from working on professional sets, working with other individuals, and just kind of doing my own thing. There is no right answer. Filmmaking now is more accessible than it's ever been. And so sorry if this isn't the answer you're looking for, and sorry if I didn't really provide an answer to begin with. Thanks for watching this, and good luck on deciding whether film school is good for you or not. I wish you the best.